Thank you so much for tuning into Angeluscious Authentic Dishes. And guess what I have today? Yes, you know what it is if you're from the islands. It's Ackee. And no, I'm not in the islands. I'm actually in Florida. So I'm really excited that I do not have to go to the islands to get some ackee. And see, as you can see, this is fresh ackee. So for those who've never actually seen it before, or you've only purchased it in the can, this is what it looks like. They come in these little pods right here, right? And you cannot open them. When they're closed, you have to wait for it to open so that it releases this gas. This is why some people say that ackee is poisonous, because there's claims that, you know, people have actually busted them open before they were actually mature and open on their own. And I guess the gas wasn't released, so I've never seen anyone, I don't know of anyone personally that have been poisoned by this. This is actually Jamaica's national dish. So this is what it looks like. You have to wait for these things to open. I'm really excited that, you know, that I have access to fresh ackee. So let me show you how we actually clean them. You open them up, you twist this head off like so, and then inside there's these little, you know, thingies here on the inside. You have to remove it, alright? So yeah, I got fresh ackees and I am really excited. Organic, okay? Organic ackees grown in somebody's yard in South Florida. And I'm going to cook them and make me some ackee and codfish or saltfish, maybe not cod. Sometimes it could be pollock, but it's gonna be fantastic. All right, and while I am doing this, see this here? That is my, it's watermelon smoothie that I have in there. This is 32 ounces. 32 ounces. It's 1 quart. And for those who are really sick, maybe they've been diagnosed with cancer, I always encourage people to drink raw juices. Alright? Some people with digestive issues, they can't tolerate different types of juices, you know, fruits blended together, because their stomach is very sensitive, the hydrochloric acid is very low, and they can't really tolerate breaking down, you know, different enzymes from different fruits. So, you know, their stomach's a little sensitive. So it's best to do, you know, what you call mono. It's just one ingredient. And this is just watermelon. I purchased the watermelon and I blended it. That's it. Blended the watermelon. And it was really sweet. It's sweet watermelon juice. All right? Now, I've had conversations with a few cancer survivors, and whenever I encourage them to drink raw juices, you know, I'm like, all right, try to do a gallon a day, or if you can, try to do at least 64 ounces. They're always looking at me as if I have 2 heads. You don't gulp it all down in one sitting. No, you take your time. And you sip. See? I'm doing something else. And while I'm talking, I'm doing this. You could be watching TV, you know, driving, keep it in your car, and you always want to use glass containers because they are non-toxic. All right? Glass containers does not contain bisphenol A. That is the preservative that they use to, you know, line the can so that it actually preserves the shelf life of the can, not yours. So you always want to reach for the glass containers, all right? We're not trying to preserve shelf life here. We're trying to preserve your life. So it's best that you get food in its raw form, or as close to its raw form as possible, because you know we can't do everything on our own. So we have to try to get it as close as is possible to its raw form. The same thing for water. I tell you to drink your water. Whatever your body's weight is, you want to make sure that you drink half of your body's weight in ounces. So if you weigh 100 pounds or 150 pounds and you're drinking 16 ounces of water and you think that you're doing your body justice, you're not. If you weigh 150 pounds, you need to be consuming at least half of that, which would be 75 ounces of water. All right, so that would be 2 of this plus a tad bit more, and that's it, just to keep your body therapeutically hydrated. The same thing, when I tell you to drink your water, I don't mean gulp it all down in one setting. Sip. Sip throughout the day. It's that simple. Sip throughout the day. And before you know it, you'll have gone through this in no time. Maybe within 2 hours, maybe within an hour. It's up to you. But it's fabulous. So I'm going to go ahead and finish cleaning my Ackee. Don't hate because you live in England or, you know, someplace where it's really cold and you don't have access to this. Don't hate. I'm going to pick them. No, not pick them. But I'm going to eat them and enjoy them for you. Alright, so don't feel left out. Don't feel left out. And hopefully, after I finish this, I'll probably, you know, take pictures of whatever dish. You know, I have a whole bunch of Ackee dishes. You want to go ahead and check Angeluscious Authentic Dishes. Alright, you follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I am accessible. So if you like this video, you give it a thumbs up. Alright, and if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. I really appreciate you. Follow me so that you can get all these really neat tips and tricks and information about, you know, of how you can actually be good to your body. It's not about perfection, you know, but you just want to do right by your body. There's just way too much. Everyone's being diagnosed with cancer or some type of chronic illness, and it's because most of the times we are severely dehydrated or we are not taking in enough earth foods. All right, earth foods. And I'll eat some of this for you today. It's Ackee. This is what vegans call vegan scrambled eggs. It doesn't taste anything like eggs, but it's really nice. It's super buttery. It's amazing. And you saute it with some onions and tomatoes and whatever you want to put in there. I put all types of stuff in my Ackee because I'm also a chef, not only just a holistic health coach. So I know how to make your food really palatable and interested and excited and make you want to eat more, not cheat on your so-called diets. And you know, I am not diet specific. I'm not on any diets whatsoever because I don't diet. I eat what my body wants. I listen to my body, and whatever it needs, that is what I give it. All right, so one more thing. I've been, you know, everyone's telling me about this drink your water thing, and how they have an app that's telling them what time to drink your water. You do not need an app. No, you don't. Put it in close proximity, in reach, in your car, whatever you're doing, wherever you're going, and you It's so damn good. Yes, you sip. All right? Sip, sip, sip. I thank you once again for tuning into Angeluscious Authentic Dishes. Be blessed.